Actions often speak louder than words. They are the silent yet profound expressions of who we are, reflecting our values, beliefs, and priorities. This concept becomes particularly powerful in relationships, especially when we discuss the nuances of fostering genuine value and connection. When it comes to women, mastering silent actions becomes a cornerstone in creating a meaningful and lasting impression. Words may charm for a moment, but actions build the foundation of trust, admiration, and respect over time. When a woman observes your actions, she sees far more than the surface level of what you do. She sees intent, consistency, and the message behind every choice you make. For instance, being dependable without making grand proclamations about reliability shows that you value commitment and are someone she can count on. This is not about dramatic gestures or over-the-top displays, but about showing up when it matters. Being there during tough times, staying consistent in your behavior, and delivering on your promises all silently communicate that you are serious about what you value. Silent actions that exude confidence are another pillar in earning respect and appreciation. Confidence doesn't have to be loud or boastful. In fact, true confidence is often quiet. It's evident in how you carry yourself, how you treat others, and how you handle challenges. It's in your body language, your steady gaze, and your ability to remain calm under pressure. Women are naturally drawn to men who exude this quiet confidence because it signals a sense of security and self-assuredness. When you consistently act with confidence, it sends a clear message that you know your worth and are comfortable with who you are. Reliability is another silent action that cannot be overstated. Being reliable doesn't just mean showing up on time or keeping your promises, though these are important. It also involves being emotionally available and supportive. When you consistently show her that you're a source of stability in her life, it cultivates a sense of trust that words alone can never achieve. This is particularly significant because actions tied to reliability are proof of your authenticity. Anyone can say they care or that they'll be there, but when you act on it repeatedly, it becomes evident that you mean what you say. Respecting her autonomy is one of the most crucial silent actions you can take. By respecting her opinions, giving her the space to grow, and supporting her decisions without judgment, you demonstrate a profound level of care. Respect isn't something you vocalize, it's something you embody. It's seen in the way you listen without interrupting, the way you acknowledge her strengths, and the way you treat her as an equal. These actions silently reinforce the message that you value her for who she is, and they create an environment where she feels safe and appreciated. Kindness, too, plays a significant role in silent actions that resonate deeply. Whether it's offering a helping hand when she's overwhelmed, showing empathy during difficult times, or treating people around you with compassion, these actions leave a lasting impression. Women often pay close attention to how you treat others, your family, friends, and even strangers, because it reflects your character. Silent acts of kindness, especially when done selflessly, build a sense of respect and admiration that is hard to ignore. Nonverbal communication is another critical element of silent actions. Your body language, facial expressions, and tone of voice often say more than words ever could. Maintaining eye contact during conversations shows attentiveness and interest. Smiling genuinely reflects warmth and approachability. Being mindful of how you physically engage with her, like a reassuring touch on the shoulder or offering your hand for support, can communicate a world of emotions without uttering a single word. Nonverbal cues often serve as the bridge between intention and understanding, creating a deeper connection. Consistency in your silent actions cannot be overstated. It's not enough to show kindness, respect, or reliability once or twice. True value is established when these actions are part of your character and not merely situational. Consistency eliminates doubts and reassures her that you are not putting on a facade. Over time, it builds a sense of security and trust that becomes the foundation of a strong bond. Another powerful silent action is the ability to lead by example, whether it's through your work ethic, how you manage conflicts, or the way you maintain your integrity. Leading by example is a subtle yet impactful way of earning respect. Women admire men who practice what they preach and live authentically according to their principles. By consistently acting in alignment with your values, you inspire trust and admiration. Ultimately, silent actions are about being intentional in how you live and interact with others. They require awareness, effort, and consistency, but yield profound results. Women value men who demonstrate through actions that they are dependable, respectful, and authentic. Such behavior goes beyond superficial charm or temporary appeal, creating a lasting impression rooted in mutual respect and understanding. When you master the art of silent actions, you not only elevate your relationships, but also grow as an individual. These actions are not about manipulating or impressing others, but about embodying the best version of yourself. Through them, you communicate your values, create trust, and foster connections that stand the test of time. By letting your actions speak louder than your words, you invite the kind of relationships that are built on genuine admiration and mutual respect. Understanding the value of patience and timing is essential when fostering a meaningful connection with someone. In relationships, rushing into things often undermines the natural progression that allows for genuine bonds to form. When it comes to showing a woman that you value her and earning her respect, mastering patience becomes one of the most silent yet impactful actions you can take. Patience is not about passively waiting for things to happen. It is an active demonstration of self-control and emotional maturity. It communicates to her that you are not driven by impulsive desires or selfish motives, but instead are focused on building a meaningful connection. In this fast-paced world where people often look for quick fixes and instant gratification, your ability to be patient sets you apart as someone who values quality over convenience. For instance, when you respect her pace in getting to know you or making decisions, you show her that her comfort and readiness matter to you. Rushing her into commitments or situations she isn't prepared for can come across as inconsiderate and may push her away. By practicing patience, you give her the space to be herself and let the relationship unfold naturally. This silent action conveys a deep level of respect and thoughtfulness that she will notice and appreciate. Another significant aspect of patience is your ability to remain calm and composed during conflicts or misunderstandings. Disagreements are inevitable in any relationship, but how you handle them speaks volumes about your character. Reacting impulsively or defensively can escalate the situation, making it harder to resolve. However, approaching conflicts with patience allows you to listen, understand, and address the root of the issue without letting emotions cloud your judgment. Women value men who can navigate challenges with grace and composure, as it creates a sense of security and reliability. Patience also manifests in how you support her through her journey of self-discovery and growth. Everyone has their own path to follow, and being patient with her as she navigates hers shows that you are invested in her well-being. For example, if she is pursuing a personal goal or working through a difficult phase in her life, your ability to stand by her without pressuring or rushing her will mean the world to her. It demonstrates that you are not just there for the good times, but are also willing to weather the storms with her. When you practice patience, you also give yourself the opportunity to build trust gradually. Trust is not something that can be forced or rushed. It takes time and consistency to develop. Through your actions, you show her that you are dependable and genuine. For example, by being consistently present and supportive over time, you allow her to see that your intentions are sincere. This slow and steady approach often leads to a stronger and more lasting bond than one built on fleeting moments of intensity. Patience extends to understanding her emotions and needs. Women are often deeply intuitive and value emotional connection. By taking the time to truly listen to her and understand her perspective, you show her that her feelings matter to you. Sometimes this may mean waiting for her to open up about something she's going through, or giving her the time she needs to process her thoughts. This silent action of patience creates a safe space for her to be vulnerable and authentic with you. Moreover, patience in expressing your own emotions and intentions is equally important. While it's natural to want to share your feelings, doing so prematurely can sometimes overwhelm or confuse the other person. By waiting for the right moments to express yourself and being mindful of her readiness to receive what you have to say, you build a foundation of mutual respect and understanding. It's not about suppressing your emotions, but about being considerate of how and when to share them. Patience also involves resisting the urge to compare your relationship or progress with others. Every relationship is unique, and rushing to meet societal or external expectations can create unnecessary pressure. By focusing on your journey together and valuing the moments you share, you show her that your relationship is not about meeting arbitrary milestones, but about creating something meaningful and personal. Lastly, practicing patience requires a level of self-awareness and inner strength. It's not always easy to wait or to remain calm in the face of uncertainty, but these moments of restraint are where true character is revealed. Your ability to stay grounded and composed, even when things don't go as planned, reflects a level of maturity that is deeply attractive. In essence, patience is a silent action that communicates your respect, care, and commitment without needing words. It allows the relationship to flourish at its own pace, creating a foundation of trust, understanding, and genuine connection. Women value this quality because it reflects a deep sense of emotional intelligence and self-control. When you practice patience, you not only show her that you value her, but also create the conditions for a relationship that is enduring and meaningful. Actions often speak louder than words, and in relationships, this truth becomes even more significant. When it comes to earning a woman's respect and admiration, the ability to lead through actions rather than relying solely on declarations is a silent strength that carries immense value. Women naturally observe patterns, consistency, and behaviors to determine if someone is worth their trust and affection. By consistently demonstrating leadership through thoughtful, intentional actions, you show her that you are dependable and worthy of her time. Leadership in this context doesn't mean taking control or asserting dominance. Instead, it is about setting an example through your choices and demeanor. For instance, being decisive and taking initiative in planning dates or solving problems can communicate that you are reliable and capable. Simple gestures, such as suggesting a well-thought-out plan for an outing or resolving a minor inconvenience with grace, can leave a lasting impression. Women value men who are proactive and who show they care by investing effort into making things smooth and enjoyable. True leadership also involves emotional intelligence. A leader is not only someone who takes charge, but also someone who understands and considers the needs of those around them. In relationships, this means actively listening to her concerns, validating her feelings, and offering support when needed. It's not about providing solutions all the time, but being a steady presence she can rely on. By prioritizing her comfort and emotional well-being, you demonstrate that your actions are driven by care and compassion, qualities that naturally inspire respect. Moreover, consistency is a hallmark of leadership. Anyone can make grand gestures occasionally, but it is the small, consistent actions that truly build trust and admiration. Whether it's showing up when you say you will, keeping your promises, or maintaining a positive attitude, even in challenging situations, these behaviors reinforce the message that you are someone she can count on. Over time, your consistency becomes a testament to your character, making her feel safe and valued in your presence. Another important aspect of leading through actions is the way you handle responsibility. Life is filled with challenges, and the way you approach them speaks volumes about your maturity and resilience. When you face obstacles with determination and a problem-solving mindset, you show her that you are capable of navigating life's complexities. This reassures her that you can handle both individual challenges and those that may arise in your relationship. Taking responsibility for your actions, owning up to mistakes, and learning from them further demonstrate integrity, a quality that is deeply attractive. Leading through actions also extends to the way you treat others. Women notice how you interact with people in your life, from friends and family to strangers. Acts of kindness, patience, and respect toward others reflect your core values and give her insight into the kind of partner you will be. For example, showing genuine interest in her friends and family or being considerate to a server at a restaurant demonstrates empathy and humility, traits that naturally draw people toward you. Leadership in relationships is not about perfection, but about a willingness to grow and adapt. No one has all the answers, but a true leader embraces challenges as opportunities to learn and improve. When she sees you striving to better yourself, whether it's through personal development, pursuing goals, or improving communication, she recognizes your commitment to growth. This inspires her to invest in the relationship as well, knowing that you are not only focused on the present, but also on building a future together. Furthermore, leadership involves taking the lead in setting the tone for the relationship. This includes establishing healthy boundaries, fostering open communication, and ensuring that the relationship remains balanced and fulfilling for both parties. By being intentional about these aspects, you show her that you take the relationship seriously and are committed to creating a foundation built on mutual respect and understanding. For instance, initiating conversations about your goals as a couple or addressing concerns with honesty and sensitivity demonstrates maturity and foresight. A leader is also someone who can be vulnerable when necessary. While strength and confidence are attractive, so is the ability to share your fears, insecurities, and dreams. Vulnerability is not a weakness. It is an act of courage that builds intimacy and trust. By opening up to her, you encourage her to do the same, creating a space where both of you feel seen and valued. This act of mutual vulnerability strengthens the emotional bond and reassures her that you are invested in the relationship on a deeper level. Finally, leading through actions means showing her that you respect her individuality and independence. While it's natural to want to spend time together, it's equally important to give her the space to pursue her interests and passions. Encouraging her growth, celebrating her achievements, and supporting her dreams reflect your respect for her as a person. This empowers her to thrive while reinforcing the partnership as one of mutual support and equality. By embodying leadership through your actions, you show her that you are not just someone who talks about being reliable, caring, and thoughtful. You live it. These silent but impactful actions create a lasting impression, making her feel secure, respected, and cherished. It is this balance of strength, compassion, and intentionality that truly earns admiration and builds a connection that stands the test of time. One of the most profound ways to earn a woman's respect and admiration is through authenticity. In a world where appearances often take precedence, being genuine and true to yourself is a rare and highly valued trait. Women are naturally drawn to men who are comfortable in their own skin, who embrace their individuality, and who remain consistent in their character regardless of the circumstances. Authenticity is not just about being honest. It's about embodying who you truly are and allowing your actions to reflect your values. When a man is authentic, it creates a sense of trust and security. Women notice when your words and actions align, and this consistency builds a foundation of credibility. For instance, if you express an interest in supporting her dreams but fail to show encouragement in your behavior, the disconnect undermines the relationship. Conversely, when your actions consistently demonstrate that you genuinely care, respect, and prioritize her well-being, she feels reassured that your intentions are sincere. Authenticity fosters trust because it eliminates the guesswork, allowing her to feel safe in the relationship. Authenticity also means being transparent about your feelings and intentions. It's easy to put on a facade or pretend to be someone you're not in an attempt to impress or gain approval, but this approach often backfires. Women value emotional openness and honesty because it shows vulnerability, a key ingredient in building deep emotional connections. When you are upfront about your goals, your past, and your expectations, you create an environment where she feels comfortable doing the same. This mutual openness strengthens the bond and fosters a sense of intimacy that is difficult to achieve without authenticity. Being authentic doesn't mean being perfect. In fact, one of the most admirable aspects of authenticity is the willingness to acknowledge your flaws and mistakes. Women appreciate men who are humble enough to admit when they are wrong and who are committed to personal growth. It takes courage to confront your shortcomings and work on them, and this willingness to improve demonstrates maturity and accountability. For example, if you find yourself reacting poorly to a situation, owning up to it and making an effort to do better in the future shows that you take responsibility for your actions. Authenticity is also reflected in the way you pursue your passions and interests. When you are genuinely invested in the things that matter to you, it shows that you have a sense of purpose and self-awareness. Women find this deeply attractive because it indicates that you are not reliant on external validation to feel fulfilled. By staying true to your interests and values, you inspire her to do the same, creating a dynamic where both of you can thrive individually and as a couple. This mutual respect for each other's individuality strengthens the relationship and ensures that it is built on a solid foundation of equality. Another important aspect of authenticity is maintaining consistency in how you treat her and others. Women are highly perceptive, and they notice how you interact with the people around you, whether it's friends, family, or strangers. When you consistently treat everyone with respect, kindness, and integrity, it speaks volumes about your character. This consistency reassures her that your behavior toward her is not an act, but a reflection of who you truly are. For example, being courteous to a server at a restaurant or showing patience in a challenging situation demonstrates empathy and emotional intelligence, qualities that are deeply valued in a partner. Authenticity also means staying true to your values even when it's inconvenient or difficult. Life often presents situations where compromising your principles might seem like the easier path, but women respect men who stand firm in their beliefs. Whether it's speaking up for what is right, refusing to engage in dishonesty, or making decisions that align with your moral compass, these actions reflect strength of character. This integrity not only earns her admiration, but also sets the tone for a relationship grounded in mutual respect and shared values. In addition to staying true to your values, authenticity involves being present and fully engaged in the relationship. In today's fast-paced world, distractions are abundant and it's easy to let them interfere with meaningful connections. However, when you prioritize quality time with her and show genuine interest in her thoughts, feelings, and experiences, you convey that she is important to you. Active listening, thoughtful gestures, and undivided attention are all ways to demonstrate authenticity in your interactions. These moments of genuine connection leave a lasting impression and deepen the emotional bond between you. Authenticity also extends to the way you handle conflicts and challenges in the relationship. Disagreements are inevitable, but the way you navigate them can either strengthen or weaken the connection. When you approach conflicts with honesty, humility, and a willingness to find solutions, you show her that avoiding manipulation, defensiveness, or blame, and instead focusing on understanding and resolving issues reflects emotional maturity and authenticity. Finally, being authentic means embracing who you are and allowing her to see your true self, including your dreams, fears, and vulnerabilities. It's about showing her that you are not afraid to be real, even if it means exposing parts of yourself that you may consider imperfect. This level of transparency creates a sense of intimacy and trust that cannot be replicated through superficial interactions. When she sees the real you and feels that you are genuine in your intentions, she is more likely to open up and invest in the relationship fully. In essence, authenticity is the cornerstone of a meaningful and lasting connection. By being true to yourself, aligning your actions with your words, and fostering an environment of trust and respect, you show her that you are not just interested in surface-level engagement, but are committed to building something real and enduring. This authenticity not only earns her respect, but also paves the way for a relationship filled with depth, understanding, and mutual appreciation.